It actually says your name! No, really, look at it. It actually says your name. I knew it. Thank you so much. I would like to start by getting to know some of you a little bit better. And I have a rather unusual question. How often do you write letters these days? Really, think about it. How often do you write letters to people who are, for example, close to you? Very often? Really? Wow, this is fantastic. I would even say it's almost magical, because nowadays letters are mostly about work or advertising, while once they were the only thread that connected us people. All letters are like a keyhole through which you can take a look into the past. And today, through this keyhole, I want to take a look into the future. And for that, I did the following. I wrote a letter to you. And I didn't have to send this letter anywhere, because I knew exactly that today I will be standing right in front of you. So I just took this letter with me. This is that letter. And I actually need someone from the audience who could help me. For example, you sir, could you please stand up? Yes, you sir. Just come closer to me and you'll get a big round of applause from the audience. Just hold on to that letter. Okay, we will now take this letter and place it up there inside of this metal box, so I won't be able to get to it anymore, but you on the other hand will have it always right in your sight. Can you please check if it actually says May 6, 2022? Yes? Okay, thank you so much. So we can now place it inside of this metal box. And I will also ask you to hold on to that key and not lose it. The letter is now inside the box and it's being locked. And the key goes right to you. Please do me a favor and don't lose it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, give him a big round of applause. Thank you so much. The box goes straight up. And I'm gonna ask you to, every once in a while, take a look up and just check that it's still where it's supposed to be. And as I told you, I wanted to get to know some of you, so let's just start right away. For example, you sir, with the NASA t-shirt, the one who didn't want to get picked. Don't worry, everything is fine. You can just actually sit down, relax. What's your name? Klaus. Klaus, is that with a C or with a K? Klaus with a K. One question before we continue. Did we know each other before the show? No, this is actually very important. And from where are you? Mannheim. Okay, that's actually very interesting. Who else is here from Mannheim today? So some of you actually are? Okay, what a coincidence that in Mannheim there are people from Mannheim. But now let's get back to Klaus. Can you please stand up for me? Don't worry, you're not gonna get up on stage. But you will actually be the one who will indirectly choose the person who will get up on stage. So just look around. It can actually be someone you find very sympathetic, or even someone you never want to see again. I'm a magician and everything's possible. Okay, now just please look around and just point to one person who you want to choose. Who has been chosen? The lady back there? You can actually stay seated, everything's fine. Is it the lady with the green top, right? Okay. Oh, that looks actually very nice, and don't worry, as I said, you can stay seated. I'm actually gonna come down to you, and I'm very happy that you're here. What is your name? Christina or Ne? Christina. Okay, very nice to meet you. Actually, a very beautiful name. Christina, I spotted your green jacket right from the stage. I even thought about magically changing the outfit of my assistant into yours. It looks very good on you, I have to say that. I'm actually gonna need your help too. Please stand up. Please look around and point to one person in the audience. You, sir, were chosen. No, please. Sit down for now. Sir, what is your name? Odd. How do you write that? Is it A-A-D? Okay, correct. Very nice to meet you. Very nice that you're here. Odd. I understand completely. For example, I would... Oh, wait, actually, I forgot to tell you the most important thing. Would you believe me if I told you that I knew your name before the show even started? That I knew that you would have been picked randomly? You actually believe me. It's very good. Actually, it's very interesting that you believe me, and thank you for putting that trust into me. But I completely understand it. For example, I'm here on stage and I go to the first best person, for example, you sir, with a NASA t-shirt. Imagine the following. I would come to you, I would tell you I knew your name before the show, I would tell you your name is so-and-so, everyone would freak out, but I think what actually would happen is that most people would say that we knew each other, that I actually placed you as a stooge right into the first row. But you yourself told me that we didn't know each other before. To make it more more trustworthy, more random, I actually asked you to pick another person. You picked Christina, and Christina chose another person, which was Ad. Please stand up and give him a big round of applause. In this applause, I'm going to ask Ad to come up to the stage. Please come to me. I'm going to help you upstairs. I know you can do it yourself, but I actually do have to help you. Regulations are regulations. Ad, please sit down. Ladies and gentlemen, Ad, would you actually believe me if I told you that within this whole mess, I actually predicted that by random choice you would be the one picked out of the audience, that I knew your name and placed it up there into the box, and that in my letter it actually says your name? Then you would need another drink. Okay, it's a very good answer. You can stay seated. I'm gonna go over there, and all together we're gonna take a look inside of this box, because everything else doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna need the help from this young gentleman here who has been taking good care of the key. Thank you so much. We're gonna open it up right here next to Ad. So I'm gonna bring it to you, Ad. Ad, I'm gonna ask you to please confirm that inside of this box there is still the same letter which has May 6, 2022 written on it. Is that correct? He says it's correct, thank you. This letter contains my prediction, as I told you, your name. So I'm gonna ask one more time, do you believe me or not? Let's see, okay, that's a good answer. And the interesting thing with predictions is actually there's only two options. Either the prediction is true or not. By your reaction, I would say you're hoping for or not. Don't worry about it, I understand you, but either way we're gonna keep going and we're gonna take a look inside of this letter. I've written this letter early this morning. I had no idea what's gonna happen, who's gonna be sitting where, and who could choose who. The letter was inside of this envelope, inside of this metal box right in front of your eyes the whole time. And together we're gonna open it up for the first time, and whether you believe me or not, it actually says your name! No, really, look at it. It actually says your name. I knew it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so happy that you're all so enthusiastic about me knowing what's gonna be written in the letter I wrote myself. But actually what's more exciting is that I did have a very interesting feeling this morning. A feeling that I would potentially meet someone whose name is Klaus. And actually, to be sure which Klaus I would mean, I've written down another detail, which is Mannheim. Klaus, that's actually the city you're from. Klaus, you have then chosen a person, which was Christina. Is that correct? And I did have this feeling that you would actually wear this green jacket. And you did. And finally you have chosen one more person, and your name is actually... the big round of applause for all of them! Give them a big round of applause! Thank you so much! A big round of applause for all three participants who helped out today, and Ad, of course, you can keep that letter. Thank you so much again.